You're probably wondering where I've been. Good to know you're thinking of me. The short answer is a lot. The long answer is it could have been worse. Since my last upload in, Jesus, November, I've had back-to-back hits in my productivity. It started with me getting pneumonia and literally losing my voice. And believe me when I tell you it's a little difficult to record for YouTube without it. On the bright side, it's a good thing I didn't get pneumonia 200 years ago, because I'd be dead. Jokes aside, it did unfortunately put a huge strain on my job as well. Because yes, I do have one. I do leave the dark cells occasionally. Turns out businesses don't like when you're sick. Not because they feel bad, but because you aren't making them money. And after missing 2 days because of my inability to speak or even properly breathe because of how much I was coughing, management threatened to fire me. So not only did I have to come into work doing the typical 8.5 hour shift, but I also had to do it without being able to talk or properly lift things. Two things that are kind of important to my job. In case you're wondering, yes, this first bit will be me ranting, or venting, depending on how much you guys can relate. Maybe leave a like on this video so I know I'm not alone. On the bright side, because like the Emperor, I too can be a petty bitch, I felt pretty damn vindicated when upper management also got sick. Of course, when one of them took 3 or 4 days off to recover, it was different, to the point we actually had to have a meeting to discuss just how sick someone was in the office. Of course, I'm not petty enough to wish anything bad on them. I did eventually recover myself, but by that point, it was the middle of December and Christmas was on its way, and given my family life, once again, editing and recording both had to take a back seat. Naturally, recording more often was one of my New Year's resolutions, but there's an issue with that, as following New Year's, I once again got sick. Luckily, it wasn't a chest infection or anything too extreme, but it did leave me a coughing mess. Plus, after discussing with a few other long-term YouTubers, they let me know that January is honestly ass for the algorithm and that I should just use this time to rest, prepare my upcoming scripts, and plan for the year ahead. Outside that, they kind of just told me to sink or swim after that, and it's up to me to get where I need to be. And needless to say, I plan to go far. So if you want to see me progress further, maybe subscribe to the channel. It'll let me know you've got my back. And even if you don't choose to subscribe now, hopefully my upcoming content will help in earning that. And for those of you who have already subscribed since the beginning, thank you. Your regular viewership means so much to me. I really appreciate it. And I try to engage with you guys in the comments as much as I can. And I want to make sure to get as many of your requests done as possible. It's the least I can do after all. Now then, enough of that sappy shit. On to the upcoming content. First off, I'll be continuing with my regularly scheduled programs, so expect more Homebrew Heresy alongside a few more discussion videos. I've honestly got a lot of thoughts I want to get out there when it comes to 40k, from how I'd manage a hypothetical 11th edition to the absolute brain-dead oversaturation of fear-mongering some YouTubers like to push, claiming this was the end of Warhammer, or if GW does this, Warhammer is done for. Like, shut up. Just enjoy the universe. Maybe if you put half the effort you did into your rant about how the setting is getting worse into making people feel interested and invest into the setting, they might feel more invited and things would have to change less. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But out of all the times I've tried to get people into Warhammer, not once has it failed. In fact, I pride myself on getting people into Warhammer by finding the perfect piece of lore for that person. That includes you, Jake. Come on, buddy. I'll let you touch my Magnus. Well, with my second rant out of the way, what else do I have planned for 2025? Starting in March, Hachette Collections is releasing their Combat Patrol series to America. Why Canada is excluded, I do not know. With its release, I plan to do a monthly update video where I showcase my progress with the project. Moreover, I want to turn this into a series where not only do I paint these models, but I create an in-depth original homebrew of what I painted. And when it's all done, not only will I have 9 different Combat Patrols, but I'll have 9 different homebrew armies. And who knows, if you guys want to join along, so you guys have one of those old school Combat Patrols lying around, why not join in? It'll be a fun exercise for both of us. Alongside this, I'll be starting a new series called Lore in the Box, where I take a look at the units in a value box and break down the lore of the units themselves and its homebrew potential. And because slop is all the rage these days, I'll also be placing these boxes on a tier list. That way, when it's done, you'll have a great idea of where to start when it comes to creating your own armies. Thirdly, more crossover videos. I'm not naming names yet because nothing is set in stone, and February is a pretty busy month for everyone apparently. But the hope is to get a couple more YouTuber crossovers done throughout the year. And finally, the thing I bet a lot of you are waiting for. Where's the goddamn PDF, Prince? And the answer is, it should be out tomorrow. Assuming I get this video edited and out on time. I am literally recording this at 12:45 p.m. Yes, I'll see what I can do in those couple hours of editing. And if this video is out late, feel free to laugh at me in the comments. I'd love to laugh with you. Here's a bonus tidbit. Not only will I be releasing the document to YouTube and Reddit and leaving it at that, but instead I actually want to hear from you guys and hear what you guys end up creating. Send me an email with your own homebrew documents, and I might just cover it in a video. Hell, I might just even have you on if our time zones sync up. Hopefully that's ambitious enough to get you guys interested in what's to come. And honestly, I'm super excited for what 2025 has in store for this channel. That's basically it, but if you guys have anything else you want to ask me or even some video ideas you want to suggest, leave them in the comments below. But with that out of the way, I've got nothing else to say, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Bye.